Yeah, right.
We're seeing some meetings over here. Don't worry, we got you.
All right.
We're gonna lift
What
you
up,
up.
what up, people out there, man? I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. It's going down tonight. We got another great show for you. To the ones that always be tuning in and giving us some love, we appreciate it. We cannot do this without y'all. How you been, bro?
Good. Can't complain.
I know you coming off that fast, right?
Again, this makes 16 months in a row for a 72-hour fast.
Man.
So every month, I've been trying to tell y'all, won't y'all do this fast with me? Do 24 hours. Do 2 days. But 3 days, man. I just came off I broke my fast at 5:30. So
Man,
I feel great.
I tell you what, man, I'm finna try the 24 hours because I'm home right now and I ain't ate today. So
Listen,
we just gonna
it's
keep
really
right
like this.
into it.
Just think about it like this.
Yeah,
Don't eat till tomorrow at 8:32.
yeah.
And that's a 24-hour fast.
Straight
Just that easy.
Straight like that.
That's that easy.
Yeah, I can rock with it. But hey, to the ones out there watching, man, please give us a share. We're trying to reach as many people as we can. We have a great show with y'all today. We have the Precinct 4 County Judge, Darlene Childress, man, live in the building. And we're going to also shed some light on some things, man. We want to talk about stuff that's plaguing our communities that don't get talked about, man, to get overlooked.
Per usual.
Politics. We in our community are not usually involved in it, man. We sit back and complain a lot about, oh man, they ain't this, they ain't that.
I don't.
You better start utilizing your voices, man, and make your votes count. You know what I'm saying? But what I want to say, bro, is particularly in Rusk County, this is a Republican county, man. Most Democrats, they don't have anybody on the ballot. So when we sit back and wait to vote in a Democratic election, we typically not involved in our politics, man. Our politics has already been decided and over with before we get a chance to even really know who in it. So with that being said, y'all, that's why it's so important, man, that we have Miss Darlene Childress, the judge, here with us tonight.
The
man.
honorable
Judge.
Judge.
To tell you, man, she came here and we're gonna have to congratulate her and thank her for taking the time to come through, man. So if nothing else, we will be introduced to her because a lot of her counterparts, man, they ain't getting back with us. But
that speaks volumes.
It's gonna be election time real soon. So
just to say that now.
So you can see, hey man, who coming to actually be with the people? Because it's one thing to get on the internet and say, I'm for the community. And then we don't see your ass after that. Something wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, but bro, I went out and covered the Timpson and Beckville game, man.
Okay.
Bro, Beckville got a nice, energetic young coach, man. You know what I'm saying? He doing his thing. And Timpson coach, I had supposed to have got him when we was down at the Tenor Hall tournament, man, but we kept missing each other. So it was good to catch back up with him, man. You know what I'm saying? That dude, he had a lot of energy. And Timpson principal, man, that dude was class personified, man. Just overall great, man. Uh, that's why I had to give him some love in the caption, you know, let him know, hey, man, the principal that they have, Jason Crow, class personified, man, great man. I asked him for an interview. He didn't hesitate, man. He jumped up out his seat and we went down the interview. That's more than I can say for a lot of principals at a lot of schools, man. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna go too deep in it, but I just had to give that man his flowers and his love.
No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Great.
And then you got to give the other schools a little grace because they're not used to this form of media being so brash and upfront and like, hey, this is what we're doing and we want to know. So again, it's new. You know what I mean? You trailblazing.
That's one way of looking at it.
You got to look at the glass half full.
I take that approach. Man. But I guess that comes from the university's mental.
That's all I'm saying. I haven't seen it myself, so I would be like, of course, I would welcome you because I'm like, oh, this is fresh, this is new. You can get my message out to your picture. Yeah, let's do it. So they don't know the power that you hold. So just give them a little grace.
Amen. But with that being said, man, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to those programs because I know I think Beckville, they still in the playoff hunt. They're gonna make a push. They're gonna do some great things. But to all the small schools out there, we gonna continue to use our platform here at Political Street Talk to pop up at y'all games, man, and put some love into those small town communities because that's what it's all about. I'm a small town kid myself, you know, so when I see people, they be like, "Where you from?" And you say Mount Enterprise or Lane or something. They kind of give you a second look. So you know, to me, I'd be like, "What was that about?" You know, man. Hey, these small schools are having a lot of motion, man. Shout out to Mount Enterprise. That's where I graduated from. Shout out to Lane with Dr. William Powell trying to get this bond passed. And man, shout out to Carlisle, West Rush, Overton. Cushion, man, all these small towns, man, y'all keep doing y'all thing, man. Don't never feel like you have to be looked down on because somebody come from a bigger town. Cause I seen a lot of big schools get that ass kicked by the little ones in basketball, and I ain't never
It happens.
Yeah,
But
but
that's something somebody from Lane would say right there, y'all. So okay, we'll give you that.
yeah, cause you know,
We'll give you that.
you know what I'm saying. But honestly, though, let's get back on the topic of what we wanted to get to, man. I caught it's WRD. You see what his name? What's the name of that radio station here?
KWRD.
KWRD, man. They broadcast live the forum that they had for the Democrats and the Republicans. What was that all at the Civic Center? At the Civic Center, man. I encourage you to go back and watch that. Get to know who you voting for, man. You have a fiduciary responsibility to be understanding who you voting for. And if you don't know, ask somebody, man. You know what I'm saying? Get out. Hey, man, who running for this? Who is that? Why should we vote for them? You know what I'm saying? Utilize your abilities while you have them. Because I understand, you know what I'm saying, local government, that's 100% your vote do count because we get it confused. People always want to bring up the presidential election. Well, my vote don't count. You might not for that. They got some kind of electoral college, but I promise you your vote count in precinct 4. And I promise you. Hey man, get out and let's vote, man. What do you think, man? We got a few people in
Yeah, but I think this
because we hadn't jumped it off officially.
no, but I want to say this before we jump it off.
Talk to
As it relates to the topic and politics, the name of the show, Political Street Talk. Y'all know this is why the show was formed to have these conversations. We went through a year and some change, and we had guests on here that were legit politicians or whatnot.
Marlena, man.
You know, but
Mystica Ray.
yes, but now we are dealing with completely local, talking about home. This is Rusk County right here. That the majority of our audience is big, but now we're dealing with the real issues that we can touch that we've been talking about. So, John, I got to give you your flowers again for reaching out to the Honorable Judge Childress and getting her in here because again, we are ignorant to politics in so many ways. Not to say that we're dumb or slow, we just haven't been educated. So it's going to be great, and it is great to have like the commissioner, judge, superintendent, teachers, coaches, people running for these big positions. Because if John is not doing this and reaching out and making these connections, how are we going to be educated? It's nobody filling this position. That's why I say you're in a very unique position right now. And I know it, but I need our peers to know because we are we 40s. We're middle age. It's up to us now. I'm looking around Longview, all these other places. I'm seeing people that's my classmate. Oh, they running for something. Oh, you're on the school board. Oh, you running for okay. So again, you looking at your connection to inside the courthouse, inside these political rooms where you have no knowledge, and more importantly, where you have no voice. All right, I'm done.
Yeah, but see, man, that right there is it's important because your local government, man, you can see your local officials when you go to Walmart, when you go to a local high school basketball
game,
or football game. Hey, man, they just regular people like us. And I think once we meet them and understand who we voting for, it adds a different level to it. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? A level of respect. So when you see them out in the public, you be like, oh man, that's the judge.
Right.
Okay, we was raised right, man. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You know how to stand up and speak right when you're in the presence of good people. So, you know what I'm saying? That it's gonna go a long way.
And you can make a very knowledgeable decision about whether I like this person.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to. You can find out for your own. That's the thing. We need to know if I like this person or not.
Mm-hmm.
So but how can you do that if you don't even if you can't even recognize them when you see them?
Man, I don't know.
So
I really
again,
gotta know.
I like what you're doing, Mr. Ross. But yeah, we got enough man to get this party started.
All right. Hey, y'all, I want to welcome you to another round of Political Street Talk with John Ross
Billionaire boy.
and Billionaire Boy, man. We got a wonderful show for y'all today. I thank y'all for tuning in. If you would give us a share, man, you know what I'm saying? We're trying to reach as many people as we can. But also shout out to our listeners and viewers on YouTube, because we live on YouTube right now as well. And if you want to support Political Street Talk, man, you can also put some stars in that chat, or you can just hit us up with a donation, man, however you want to do it. But if nothing else, man, you want to jump on into it?
Let's do it.
Hey, y'all, I want to set the stage, man. I want to let y'all know, I'm going to lean up and tell y'all, I have reached out to several people. And ever since I've taken a nonpartisan approach, man, we are not on here to bash anybody. We're not trying to stop you from getting elected. We're just trying to introduce you to the people who are voting for you. So if you feel like, hey, that man don't like me, hey man, it's not up for me to tell people who to vote for. I just want you to come on here, utilize our platform so the people can meet you and they can make up their own minds where they want to go. So with that being said, man, we have a very special guest in here, Precinct 4 County Judge, Justice of Peace. I be messing it up. I apologize.
We had
Precinct 4 Justice of the Peace. Yeah. Miss Darlene Childress, she's in here with us, and in just a second we're gonna bring it up. But I want to let y'all know how important this is, because she didn't have to be here. The other people that are campaigning against her, they ain't even bothered to contact me back. So that means that our listeners and the viewers that we have, they are not interested in getting y'all vote. So starting this month, early voting start, and going into next month, I think election day is what, March the 3rd. So, hey man, you know who you seen and who you didn't. So with that being said, y'all, I want to welcome our Judge Childress up here with us. Come on.
The honorable.
The honorable.
Judge.
Yeah. How you doing today?
Doing good. Glad to be here. I appreciate
All right.
you inviting me.
All right, I like that shirt too.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. But we're gonna jump straight into it. But before we do, I want to give you a second to introduce yourself to the people.
Okay. I'm Judge Darlene Childress. I'm your current Justice of the Peace for Precinct 4. I originally was a clerk for Judge Lewis Smith 30 years ago. So I was a clerk for him for 10 years. He passed away. So the Commissioner's Court decided to appoint me as temporary Justice of the Peace until the election, because it was an election year when he passed away in March. So, and that was in 2006. So I was appointed until December, and the only way I could be on the ballot is to run as write-in. So I went ahead and I took that challenge, and I had a Democrat and a Republican on the ballot, and I won as a write-in. First time in Rusk County for anybody to win as a write-in. And so I beat both the Republican and the Democrat Party. That was in 2006, so that was 20 years ago. So between being appointed and the 10 years as a clerk, I've been in office in the justice system for 30 years.
Oh man, that's
30
veteran.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying. I understand that you're running for re-election. To the people that don't know, that means she's already in there. She understands what's going on, and she's been there for 20 years.
30 total.
So with 30 years of experience, it's kind of hard to say, hey man, I can do her job better than her. You know, that's just my opinion. But to the people that don't know, can you explain to them what exactly a justice of the peace judge do?
Yes, we're the people's court. So we're the lowest rung on the ladder. Um, above us is the county court at law, and a lot of people get county judge and county court at law mixed up.
Yeah.
County judge does not have to be an attorney. County court at law judge does have to be an attorney. A justice of the peace, which is what I am,
Yes, ma'am.
does not have to be an attorney.
I got it.
And then above the county court at law level is the district judge, and then it goes higher up to the Supreme Court and so on. So most cases fall within the justice of the peace. You're talking about traffic tickets. It can be simple assaults. It can be disorderly conduct, public intoxication, anything that's Class C would come to us. So that's our main revenue that we get, which is traffic tickets and those kind of things. But we also do evictions. We do debt claim, credit card cases, and we do small claims. And then, of course, we do inquests, which is a lot of people do not know what an inquest is. Inquest is when we go out and we investigate a death. We have to decide whether to send that person for autopsy, or did they die of natural causes. If there's enough information at that home or that accident site to know what it is, and sometimes we don't have to send them for autopsy. But that's our thing when we go out for an inquest. We have to investigate that death.
So you actually investigate it, or you have a team to do it?
We do the investigation. Now,
Man.
that being said, the police are already there, whether it's a city cop or sheriff's department or something like that. They have to be there first, and then they make sure they find out if it's if they think there's a criminal action there, whether it be suicide, homicide, then they may have to bring in the investigators. Then they do all of that. They take their pictures, they get their information from witnesses, stuff like that. Say it's a murder.
So do they?
So they do all of that before I even get there.
Okay.
Yeah, they do all of that before I even get there. They can't touch the body because the body's mine.
So you actually pronounce them.
Correct.
That's what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
that's what I'm
Correct.
thinking. Like, so
Right.
you signed the death certificate.
Correct.
That's why they say,
Yeah.
I've heard that's one of the most powerful positions for that right in itself. Just
Yeah.
for the police.
See, now, bro, this right here gonna mess you up because we was talking about it, and I said, man, a person can't even die without politics.
Okay.
Hey,
You got to have a right. You got to have.
you
You got to
know
come
what I'm
sign
saying?
off on it.
Die without politics, man. You know what I'm saying? You remember I told you that? Yeah. So that's why I tell y'all, man. It's like we have a voice, man. And one thing I will tell y'all is when the people get out and vote, you have to accept what comes with it. Like, hey, if you're gonna win or you're gonna lose. But if you didn't get out and vote, I don't want to hear you complaining about nothing. You know what I'm saying? So right now, we have the honorable judge sitting right here with us, and she's explaining a lot of stuff that I know a lot of people didn't know. Some of it I didn't, and that right there is why it's so important. But I'm understanding you running for re-election.
Correct.
Why should we vote for you?
Mainly because my experience and knowledge.
Yes,
That's my main thing. I did jot down a few little notes, so I'm gonna just read a couple of them off. First, I'm a Christian.
yes, ma'am.
God comes first in my life. My husband and I have been married 50 years. I mean,
That's a blessing.
That's what I said.
50 years to one person. I mean, that's not just everybody can say that.
No.
She ain't filled out your death certificate.
No, not yet. Not yet. And then 30 years in office.
Oh, man.
So we have 2 children, 4 grandchildren. They've all attended Carlisle, or they're currently attending Carlisle. And I was very active when they were in school. I participated in the PTO operations. I organized some of the first relay days.
Mm.
when they were actual broad jump
Yeah.
racing. You know, not now
That's
like
what-
bounce
yeah, when I was in
house,
school.
slides, yeah.
Which
In
is
the
like,
80s.
that's when they had first, second, and third place.
What?
Yeah, yeah.
Field 6, 7, 8,
88,
10th place.
89, 90.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said, I got 32nd place, mother.
Yeah. So I helped organize all that at Carlisle. My husband and I were in the Carlisle Volunteer Fire Department for years, so I organized fire prevention programs for Carlisle School. Let's see, I was a firefighter and a secretary, so I wasn't just a secretary. I did both. I went to A&M Fire School through Carlisle Volunteer Fire Department. I'm a level 3 firefighter. I also went through the methods of teaching classes. We both were members of the Henderson Rescue Unit for several years. So I've done a lot in the community. I was a supporter of 4-H. I'm a supporter now of the Breast County Youth Project show and I continue to do that. So I get out in the community and I have been in the community and the community means a lot to me. Always has. So it was always an honor as a clerk to serve the people. And then when the Commissioners Court gave me the great honor of being appointed, I was honored through that and never dreamt in a million years I'd ever be a judge. As
Were
a
you
writer.
hesitant?
I was.
Okay.
But I thought I want to serve the community, and I thought I'm going for it. I never dreamt I'd win.
Mm.
And then when I did, I even asked told my husband, I said, "Ooh, what did I get myself?" Because it is a job. It's a 24/7, 365-day a year job. You're committed all the time. We do rotate for inquests, so we do 1 week at a time for
Okay.
each precinct gets a week. So we're off 3 weeks.
Oh.
But during that week, you may get 6, 7, 8 calls. So
In the whole county?
the whole county. So I may go
Oh.
from over near Garrison to Tatum to Reclaw and over to Overton, anywhere in Russ County. You have it for the whole week.
I didn't know that.
And sometimes I'll wake up, I'll get a call, Judge, we got a inquest for you.
Mhm.
2:00 in the morning. So
Gotta go.
I just
You gotta
felt,
go.
I've only been in bed a couple hours.
But you gotta
go. So you get home at
Mm.
5:00 in the morning from the inquest, then you
Get another.
lay down and 30 minutes later you get another call. Judge, we got another inquest.
So this is what you've been doing for 20 years.
20 years.
In the meantime, you still got court, right?
Oh yeah. You got your day-to-day things. Yeah, during the week. Yeah, during that whole week. Now, I have gotten to where I try not to set court dates on the days that I'm on call. It just makes it easier.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, you have to have a system in place.
yes.
Yeah.
And that's where the
But you-
experience comes in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Mhm.
Exactly. But I still have to do my other day-to-day jobs. I mean, there's always things I have to sign, things that I have to accept or deny. There's always something.
And
My
still
dad,
your wife,
my dad,
a
yeah.
mother, and a grandmother. Okay.
And I have animals. I have
Yeah.
horses, cows, chickens, peacocks. I got all of it.
How,
It's a zoo.
how long have you been riding the horses?
All my life.
All your life? I seen her with the horse on the thing, you know what I'm
That's the
saying?
only she married me. I had horses.
That was
That's what my
it.
husband says. Yeah.
Well,
Still got 'em.
have y'all ever been to the trail rides?
I have been to a few, but not lately.
Yeah,
And-
our sheriff John Wayne Valdez shut them down. The ones we were going to.
That's what I understood.
Yeah,
I don't know anything about those, but that's what I hear.
he shut us
That's
down.
what I hear.
And
I love to
Mr.
go.
Valdez, we're looking forward to you too coming on here where you can kind of explain to us, what's going on out there. But back to this right here. You have over 30 years experience, and now somebody's going to campaign against you. Why? Like,
We have no idea why. Everybody in the county that's an elected official just about has This is the first year they've all had opponents.
Hmm.
We've all gone without any opponents for several years.
See,
So-
back when we first started getting a little traction, we had the first African American mayor of Henderson. He came on here with us, Mayor Henry Pace, and he ran unopposed too, and he got it. So
Mhm.
I don't know, man. You know, right now I guess people are deciding, man, I can do that job. I don't know. After 20 years of experience, I definitely wouldn't want to campaign against you. That would be kind of hard to win. I'm not saying y'all can't or you can. I'm just saying with 20 plus years of experience of doing the job, I just can't see how you can come in there and do it better.
But I know one thing. At this point of the election, what I've heard and who I've heard from is sitting here.
That's all.
Thank you.
Her and we're
Thank
gonna
you.
shout out to precinct 4 Commissioner Benny Wentworth. He blessed our stage too, and I watched the debate with him. Man, I thought he done wonderful in his debate. I
I
felt
watched
like
some of it.
And
the two people campaigning against him, just like you, I felt like was my opinion. I'm not telling nobody who to vote for, none of that. They in an uphill battle. And when you don't know, it's okay to not know, but you might want to pick your battles wise.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I would say. But what else would you say to the people that was kind of on the fence, might want to vote for somebody else, might want to vote for you? What could you say to those people? The people, some people just want to go against the grain. They want to try something different. So what would you say to them?
mm, that's a tough question. Um,
You know, sometimes people just vote with their feelings. They might have a personal relationship with somebody campaigning against you and just be like, well, that's my cousin. But, you know, maybe you can kind of tell them about your experience and how you've been doing it and something that you just might be better than
Yeah.
the other person. I don't know. So,
there's been an issue with truancies.
okay.
That was a topic at last night. We have no control over where the school puts the truancies.
Yes, sir.
So I've been doing truancies for 20 years
Mhm.
and continue to do them. So, but when I first went into office, I was doing my Langeville, Carlisle, and then I ended up with West Rusk, Leverage Chapel, and Overton. I had to take the cases. If they come to me, I have to accept them. If they want to file them in my office, I have to take them. So if Carlisle or Langeville wants to put them in another precinct, the school has the right to put it in any precinct within the county that the school sets in. So Carlisle could put it in Tatum's court.
Mhm.
Tatum School could put it in my court. They have the choice of where they want to file it. It just has to be within that county. They can't go to Smith County or Gray County or something like that and file it. But yeah, it's up to the school. So if the school chooses to file it somewhere else, then that's their choice. So but
I guess,
the reason behind it, the only thing I can think of is why they might file it in a different court is repeat offenders.
okay.
If somebody's constantly missing school, sometimes refreshment from a different judge,
Yeah, a different
a
perspective.
different perspective
Mhm.
is one reason why I think personally that they might want to put it into a different precinct.
Mhm.
But other than that, I have no idea.
Okay, well, check this out though. Can you explain to the people who would be eligible to vote for you and where could they go to do the voting?
Good question.
Okay, that is a good question. The Precinct 4 County Barn is one. The other one is north of Carlisle School.
Okay.
There's a box there. It don't hold me to this. I'm not 100% sure, but I understand that you can vote on election day, March 3rd. You can vote in any box within Rusk County.
We're gonna have to check into that to make sure, because I know, man, there's always some tricky stuff.
There is some tricky stuff. That's why I don't want to say 100%, but
Yeah.
that's what I understand, that you could go to any box. So like if you're in Henderson visiting a friend and you're like, man, it's election day, but I want to go all the way to my box to vote. You're supposed to be able to vote there.
Well, see,
You just have to have proof.
the reason why I say that, because in the prior elections, I had to take my ass down here to 839.
Correct.
They wouldn't let me vote nowhere else. And
Yeah.
even this last election, the only time that you could vote anywhere outside of where your place was early voting. The one place was over at the county, because I'm a deputy registrar too, and I register
Okay.
people to vote. But outside of that, man, they wasn't on none of that, man. I think
Yeah.
it's voter suppression myself, to be honest. It's just my opinion, because you just could go vote at these schools and all types of places, and they just canceling a lot of shit.
They did.
But the reason why I say that, a lot of people don't know where that county board is on 839. And some people don't even know where they supposed to vote and none of that other stuff.
Yeah.
So what she's telling y'all is it's a county board off of 1798 and 839, on that corner right there. That's where I go vote. I live in precinct 4. And there's also another one like in between Highway 79 on Highway 42 going towards Price. It'll be right there to the right. So, you know what I'm saying? That's where you can go and vote. But where are the borders of precinct 4, like where does they go? Like
Okay, the
Overton to, can you explain?
The
to me?
commissioner's precinct 4 is different than the justice of the peace
Mm.
precinct
Okay,
4.
okay,
Yes.
okay.
So we go to the county line, at Smith County line and Cherokee County line. So it's rec law. And then, go all the way up to 323
Mm.
towards Overton.
Yeah.
And then it comes back towards Henderson on 4131 and it cuts back across to 79.
Yes, ma'am.
And then it hits 225. When it hits 225, it goes, it's a little jog. It goes out to 259, goes down and comes right back in. It's just a little L shape right there. And it's almost following 1798 out to 259. And then it goes back down 225. And then there's another little triangle that goes, part of mine goes on the other side of 225. Part of JP3 comes into mine, but it's basically on that 225 line to Cushing that way.
So
And then
basically-
84.
Basically, if you get a ticket, you will know if you in precinct
That's a
4,
great way.
because you're gonna have to go over there to settle up. You know what I'm saying? But
Now, with that being said, a DPS officer has the right, if he stops you in Tatum, he has the right to put it in my court. He stops you in my precinct, he has the right to put it in JP3,
Wherever he
905,
wants to.
wherever he wants to, within the county.
okay,
It's the officer's right. Most generally, they
'Cause, you know,
put it in the precinct where you got the ticket,
Right.
but they don't
that
have to.
makes sense though.
They don't
That
have
makes sense. Yeah, that make a lot of sense.
This is political education right here. Definitely is.
But and it's also a perspective, man. Like I said, when we started this, it was a black male perspective from a middle-aged man, with us too. And we also have our behind the scenes, she's behind the scene political street talk, Quita. She also has a segment on our show called Her Agenda, and she have her own platform too called Her Agenda. H.E.R. Agenda. I say that right? Y'all also, man, please go tap in and support her platform, man. She's been doing wonderful things behind the scene and on the scene too. So, I don't want to hold you too long, but
No,
I can't stress it enough. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are learning tonight. And thank you for coming through, because, like I
appreciate
said,
you.
we reached out to a
Bring it.
lot of people and they ain't contacting us back. So, you know what I'm saying? We are going to remember that when we go to the polls. That's all I ask y'all. Just remember that, man. She didn't have to come here. So I want to thank her for that. Will you feel like
Thank
taking
you
any
for-
questions out the parliament? That's how I did. Hey, if any of y'all out there in the parliament and I chat and y'all have any questions, please put them on there for a minute.
And when I first came into office, the dollar amount was 5,000 and under to file a debt claim or a civil, uh, uh, debt claim or small claims.
That was
And
5,000 was the max.
5,000 was the max. Otherwise, you had to go to county court at law, which most county court at law cases have an attorney.
Mhm.
So, but then they got backlogged. So then a few years later, they brought it up to $10,000. So we had $10,000 and below. Anything above usually went to county court at law. Now, just in the last couple of years, they went now we have 20,000.
A dub, we call it a dub. A dub. 20,000. It's the whole dub. What you can get now. Or you might get hit for.
At the justice of the peace level. 20,000.
20 bowls, man.
One-
Mm.
So
Mm.
so now we have a lot of a caseload that county court at law had.
So
That was the goal.
what do they have? Are they just dumping out work on y'all? Or?
Pretty much. But then they didn't give us enough money to pay for the extra help that we would
Well,
need.
this the
So
good
we
thing.
just have to do what we're
Mm.
what-
This,
with what
this,
we have.
this is a good thing. Allow me to help you because they can't fire me. I don't work for them. Y'all gonna have to do this shit right. Quit putting all this work on these people. Y'all ain't compensating them for that. Cause we know y'all getting a lot of money. I paid a lot of them tickets myself. You know what I'm saying? We know y'all making money, so compensate these people, man. Quit dumping y'all work off on them. And she didn't say that. I did. So if you have a gripe, reach out to me, John Ross, and we can agree to disagree. Cause I ain't changing my mind. But I appreciate you coming through, though. You know, you have.
I appreciate you having me.
remarks?
Nope. Just get out and vote. Early voting is February 17th to February 27th. And then election day is March 3rd. And I would appreciate everybody's vote. I would appreciate any prayers and continued support.
Sounds good to
Yeah,
me.
sound good to me. Hey, listen though, I'm gonna challenge y'all, man. When you go vote, please tag Political Street Talk in your "I voted today" picture with your little sticker. You know what I'm saying? Tag us in. Don't tell us who you voted for, because that's your business. But we just encouraging y'all here on Political Street Talk to get out and be active, man. And like we said to the people that was campaigning against her, if you wanted to come on here, we are opening up our platform. We're taking a nonpartisan approach. I'm not judging nobody. I'm not even putting my personal feelings out there. We just want to open up this right here so we can start to introduce our audience to the people who we campaign to, who campaign and asking for our vote, man. A
You
lot
know
of the
what I
time
like?
we have no clue who we voting for, none of this stuff.
Nope. I like confidence.
Yeah.
And I know it takes a level of confidence. We just John and Jason to a degree, but we are some figures. But it takes a level of confidence to be like, I don't really have a total idea what's going on, but I know what I'm doing, and I'm going to go deliver my message. So I can appreciate that. And I think that's what you said. I'm just echoing what you said. It speaks volumes, because again, now we know who the Honorable Judge Childress is if we never met her before in our life. So we don't know who these other people are yet.
I watched the deal and I still don't know who they
Okay,
is, to
then.
be honest with
All
you. I
right.
forgot. But I'm watching it again. And I encourage everybody who watching us to go to KWRD. They had it live, man. It's still on there. It's on YouTube. You can go and watch it and get acclimated to what's going on. And you can see, hey man, who with our people. Because most of us don't watch KWRD. I only watched it because of what was on. Outside of that, I can't tell you what they play on the radio or who actually listened to it. I watch them on Friday nights when Henderson football games be on there too. So shout them out for that. But I started there.
You use it for its purpose.
Yeah.
And here we are.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, I want to thank you.
All right.
And I
Thank
wish
you.
you the best of luck.
Thank you.
I will be voting. I promise y'all, I'm gonna post my picture when I vote. And I'm gonna go early vote too, so it won't be
Get it out of the way.
Yeah.
Get it out of the way.
Well, I thank you for
Well, thank
coming
you.
through.
I appreciate you.
Congratulations to you. Hold on.
Nice to meet you both.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Hold on, can we get a picture with you?
Oh, sure.
Hold on, this bright book too. Matter of fact, what other one?
I don't have it up, bro.
Okay, can you hold that?
Yeah.
Endorsement, man. You know what I'm saying? The universe is mental. That he has several books he wrote.
That was the book a little bit.
Oh.
Thank you.
No questions
Yes.
were asked. I must have answered all the questions.
Thorough, very thorough. Must have did. I see a lot of.
We could have went into a lot more depth. We could have got into, but
Well,
I
what kind
think
of
I
depth you
answered.
want to get into?
Well, I mean, cases.
He's
and
still right
different-
here. What
Am I
come on?
already
He's
on there?
still alive. We live right now. He's still alive.
Well, I'm still alive.
What you wanna
I know
tell
I'm
them?
still alive.
Yeah,
Well,
live.
they can call my office,
Give him a
and
number.
if you 903-854-4220.
That's
And
good.
my clerks are excellent clerks. They're smart. They can answer any of your questions. They're very helpful, very courteous. We have self packets like for eviction if you want to file an eviction, or if you're being evicted, or you want to file a small claims or anything like that. We have packets that'll help you. We're not attorneys, so we can't give you legal
Legal
advice.
advice, okay.
But we can give you procedural advice, and we can give you the packets that will help you. So,
Well, you want to shout out a few of your employees, people that
oh yeah,
shout them out. They might be
Donnie
watching.
Roberts and Sue Willis. I love you girls. I wouldn't be able to do my job without them.
All
Would
right.
not be able to do my job without them.
Yeah. Well, people, I encourage you to get out and vote, man. That's your
That's
voice be
amazing.
heard, man. You know what
Vote.
I'm saying? Vote.
Express your right to vote.
Yes, ma'am.
It is a right, and we need to use it.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You think we can get one of them county judge shirts? With
Hey, man.
Mine. I have all.
For sure.
I might get you in trouble.
we
don't wanna get you in
gonna
trouble.
put precinct 9 on there. You know,
There you
precinct
go.
9. Yeah, we want them shirts. Hey, that's clean though. I like that blue. That
Thank
it
you.
look good. It looks good. But once again, y'all, I'm telling y'all, man, Judge Darlene Childress, Precinct 4, Justice of the Peace. She came through, man. She sit down on this legendary green couch because we done had mayors, rappers, everybody that
Commissioners.
came in here, commissioners, pastors. We done had everybody on here. Now we had a precinct judge. So hey man, it's going up. To the other people out there that's running and campaigning, tap in. Next week we do have another lady that's campaigning for state representative. So y'all look in and give her some love too as well. But once again, I thank you and I wish you the best.
Thank you.
Good
Appreciate
luck on your campaign.
Appreciate it very much.
I feel like, you know what I'm saying, the people who follow us, y'all know who y'all looking at.
So don't go nowhere. We're gonna get to the second segment now.
We're going to get to this second segment in just a second.
Y'all.
Y'all stay right here.
You mind?
Absolutely.
I mean, that's good.
Okay. He said he wants to stay.
No, you did get a long day, so I don't.
Yeah, I have had a long day.
Yeah, we're about to get into our next segment, man. Her agenda is going down. We hadn't had it in a couple of weeks, and we back, man. Her agenda, man. You know what I'm saying? To the people out there live, man, I thank y'all for tuning in. Please give us a share. We're trying to reach as many people as we can. And also, if any of y'all out there know how to contact that coach out there in Overton that got fired, man, please put me in contact with him. I want to talk to him. I want
Right
to
out
know
there.
what's his perspective of it, because he's been bashed a lot in the community, man. And I was reading some of the things, and bro, on our platform, man, we believe in transparency. So contact us, man. You might get up here, man, to give us your side of things. I know I got my ear twisted a lot. And if they were locking people up from that, I got a couple of teachers I want to press charges on, because that shit hurt me too. But what do you think, man? Jump into our next
Yes,
segment.
sir.
Y'all, we want to welcome up the Political Street Talk Creator, man. Y'all come on, man. It's going down. How you been, sis? Ooh, I see you got that 903 Queen Creation on. So if y'all want to know where you can go and get some of the Political Street Talk merchandise, man, you can go to 903 Queen Creation. Tap in, man. Get you some Political Street Talk gear. look good when you're out and about. I'm gonna tell you something about the name. Is one of those names to wherever you go, when people see political street talk, they always ask me, "Hey man, what is it all about?" And I tell them, "Hey man, we talk about politics, we talk about things that's happening in the streets, and we don't duck no smoke. We just give you our opinion. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, you might disagree or you might agree, but the beauty in things is we can agree to disagree. I'm not your enemy. Me and my co-host, we started this, man, and we was on the opposite ends of the spectrum. As y'all can see, over 2 years, wait, about 8 months.
I think we
Oh,
can,
over a year, about
we
8
can
months.
write a manual to show y'all how to agree to disagree. Me and John, y'all have witnessed us
Yeah.
agree to disagree on numerous occasions.
People like, man, I thought y'all was about to fight. It's like, man, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? It get kind of heated, but I respect people boundaries, because I think the her agenda one time was big on boundaries, right?
Mhm.
So it's like I respect his opinion and he respect mine. Like we just have to agree to disagree on that one. But I'm taking over. You got the flow, sister.
What's up, y'all? It's been a while since I've been on the couch. Life been lifing, but I'm here and I'm back. Thank y'all again for having me, bringing me on. Again, if some of y'all don't know, my name is Quita. I'm over the Her Agenda segment that we have here on Political Street Talk. Today is a simple topic. I just wanted to talk about communication. Why is it so hard for us to communicate? Um, just in general, with anything, with your spouse, with work, with activities, just anything, I just feel like a lot of communication is not there. You go looking for answers and they just pass you along, pass you here, pass you there. If you want to argue, you got people who can argue and debate with you for hours. But when you ask, well, why don't you like this? Ah, man, I ain't finna do all that. I ain't even getting into all that. So I just want to understand why it's so hard for us to communicate. A lot of black men say they unheard. A lot of women say they don't feel protected and valued, so they don't voice their opinion. With that, I just feel like if you can't be somewhere where you're open and communicate with us and communicate, and it also goes back to being honest with yourself, that's not a place you should be in, because you shouldn't be feeling hostile, shouldn't feel like you have to walk on eggshells or you have to do however. I don't agree with that. I'm big on communication. What y'all think?
Man, that's a dope topic because a lot of people suffer from. I'm a barber, y'all. I hear these conversations all day long, man. I know some dudes that's been married for 15 plus years and not even intimate with their wives. It's all types of things. And it's gonna go back to what she was saying, communication. Uh that's a dope topic. Do you really want to get into it or you just talking?
Nah, I want to get into it. That's why I brought it up. You
That's
know
a
what I'm
dope
saying?
topic.
I feel like it's something that needs to be said. We can talk about it because I'm like you. I've ran across people who in relationships, they don't communicate, they don't talk. It's convenient. I know some people who got, he sleep in this room, I sleep in that room. We don't talk about nothing. He pay his bills, I pay my bills.
So
And
like roommate.
they like roommates, but when they get out in the front, they won. But when they go home, she go in her room.
I
he
could
go in
never,
his.
I could never
Talk
live
to
a
me.
life like that, man.
Talk to me, man.
I think a lot of these communication issues stem from, I think another one of your topics, from a lack of emotional intelligence.
Yes.
Because a lot of times, I'm gonna speak from a man perspective. A lot of time, I'm gonna speak from my older perspective, and a lot of men that I know deal with this right here. A lot of times, instead of addressing what an issue is, the relationship has gotten so far to where we really don't like each other, to where if I bring up an important issue, I know it might start an argument. I feel this way about something, and if I bring it up to you, it's gonna start an argument. So most men will just say, you know what, it's not worth it. They may leave, go see a man about a horse, come back and it's
Well, I
okay.
don't go see man about a horse, but
A man about a dog. You know what I'm saying?
but some people take that as an attack. Instead of them taking it to be like, oh well, maybe I did make him feel this way, or maybe I did make her feel this way, and take accountability for it. They just automatically get in their feelings and they take it personal.
I also think a lot of that is an adolescent mind state.
Mhm.
As an adult, you have to be able to compartmentalize real issues from just how I feel about it.
Yeah.
Because I'm the type of person who's going to tell you a lot of the times, I don't give a damn about your feelings. This needs to get done. And a lot of people will say, I don't like how you said it, or I don't like the fashion you communicated me in. And again, like it's like if somebody's in the military, you don't get to go to the military and say, don't talk to me like that. You're mean. Now shut your ass up and do 2,000 push-ups, punk. So, and what you're gonna do? You're gonna do it because you know you're taking orders and this part of the program.
Right.
But when somebody talks to you in a fashion that it don't feel right, and I'm saying in life you got to be tough sometimes. We need tough skin. Like we have been raised the last 20 years. Everybody's a baby. Man. Everybody's soft. Everybody's a baby. Nobody wants to be talked to. Nobody wants to be accountable. Nobody wants to deal with the real issues. So we'll just deal with.
They'll make them subliminal posts. How many times you done seen people get on Facebook and social media and post something and I wasn't talking about you, girl, but
and at some point we should be able to identify, hey, you're miserable. You broken. You need to be healed. We need to do something so that you can't put all this negative energy out to the world for us.
Right.
And we got to come to the point to be like, I ain't messing with you, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? You got something on you. Until you get it out for you, I don't want to deal with it. But we'll continue and involve ourselves. We'll continue to. I don't like you. I haven't liked you since 2014. But I ain't gonna leave. We're gonna stay and just be miserable with each other. Like what are we doing? Like
some people I know, I ain't finna let them get what I got.
You don't have anything, ma'am. I'm sorry, but you don't have anything.
But I really like to see it.
Check this out. Let me give y'all my perspective.
Okay, go ahead.
Man. I believe a lot of it has to do with it's 2026. Ain't no real men left, and that's our fault.
Ooh, let me sit up straight.
Yeah, sit up straight, because I asked you if you wanted to get into it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no real men left. When I was coming up, man, what Grandpa said, Grandma went with. What my daddy said, my mama went with. Because I knew that them dudes had best interests in mind, even if he might have been not the best person, vice versa. However, he was a man of the household. My mom said, "What your daddy said?"
Bro, why you got to go there?
But I'm
just calling
when it comes back,
she wanted
you
to go.
telling the truth, but you peeling back a whole nother layer.
Man,
but
we got to get done.
when it comes back to that, it is the men, they have been pushed out of the home, and then the men, they just don't want to deal with it because they can go over here, and then women want to be so independent.
They want to raise them sons. They don't want to listen, don't want to tell you nothing about their baby until it's too late. Now they can't tell him nothing. He grown and acting like a feminine woman. A lot of these gonna go back to us. That's why it's so important for us to give it our grown Black middle-aged male perspective. It's like, man.
So I don't want to cut you, but it's important. So what y'all talking about? It goes. One of the issues is again, which we've never been taught. The issue is the science of reproduction.
Yeah,
we should be more wise about who we procreate with. We should be more diligent to find out who this person's grandma, grandpa was on both sides. And so we'll know what we're getting ourselves into. So we'll kind of know. So we just go off of, I seen you at the club. We both was drunk. And now you 2 months pregnant. And now we don't know anything about each other. So how can we expect for us to be able to?
And you say that, and it's so funny because at work today, I was talking to one of my coworkers, and she had said that her stepchild had moved out. And then when they moved out, and she was like, well, why are you moving out? You don't even know how to go buy a gallon of milk at the store. Oh, well, she's pregnant. And she was like, oh, you just met this girl 2 months ago. They moving in together and they got a place together. They don't even know each other, baby. And I think,
but that's a good start. I mean, it's not the best start, but at least they together. At least they trying. Like these people, like the majority of people, we just after we do this thing and you pregnant, we're not gonna try to be with each other. It's just a thing.
But it's a thing. They don't know nothing about each other. They don't know how to communicate with each other. They've never stayed together. They don't know nothing.
But they better learn today.
He gonna learn about
Today.
if he want to be there or not.
You better learn. You gonna learn. And I'm gonna tell you right there. That's what I'm talking about right there. That wasn't the wise decision as it relates to procreation. We gotta be wise, man. We have to be smarter with this thing, man.
But see, that's why it's important for us to stand up here and tell the younger
Okay.
people that, man. It's like, bro,
Fact.
it's like if we don't do it, who else will, man?
Nobody.
We watching our
It's
youth,
TV.
our youth, man, is going astray, man. Every time you turn around, man, it's like even with the marijuana laws now, man. Marijuana is less of a charge, but you will get a DUI if they suspect you've been driving and smoking, man. If they smell it, they're gonna lock your ass up and they're gonna draw your blood, and you're gonna have to go see them other judges that's on a higher court than the justice of the peace. And yes, you're gonna be out of a lot of money, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because
So that's like a DWI.
yes, that's what it is. DUI, it's a DWI, and it's gonna cost you 10,000 on the first one. With the fees and stuff. It's gonna cost you. So yes, people are, oh, it's just weed. It's just weed. Okay, well, that just that weed gonna get your ass somewhere you don't want to be. And you know what I'm saying? That's why we have a fiduciary responsibility, man, to tell the youth the truth. Cause they listen to rap and they watch these movies and shit, and they think
That is
shit's
not
sweet.
real. That is not real.
And
If you don't have that money that them rappers, they say, well, Snoop
So-
Snoop ain't got
so,
that money
and
that
as-
they portray they
and
have.
as middle-aged adults, even though it's kind of hard because as a teenager, as a young 20-year-old, I can say I was influenced so much by the music.
I was
It,
too.
and
And
it
the movie.
affected my life path.
Yeah.
And we look at the music now and look at our children now, it's disgusting. So who fault is that? You know
It's
what I'm saying? It's ours.
It's ours.
It's definitely ours.
It's ours. I take that, y'all. It's ours because when we was coming up, bro, they had Hastings. You know, you can go and get the editing music. You know what I'm saying? They had different things, but when they did away with that, that's why I tell y'all life is politics. It's all political. Somebody voted on that shit to let that go away. You know what I'm
But I
saying?
want to say this. This is something that is a fact. Like our music is the most disgusting music to us.
Yes.
So, however, we don't write these $1 million contracts to say we're gonna pick 5 of them, give them these multi-million dollar contracts, push them out with this filth, and they're gonna get us 20 million youth to have. They're gonna do the drill. They're gonna start killing the young girls. Gonna be whores. The boys. They're not gonna be boys no more. We're gonna turn this generation, and this is aimed at black folks.
Yeah.
So this is some things that we have to do. We have to understand. Okay, this is a lot bigger than my kids or we can't reach our kids right now. Hey man, they couldn't reach us. Our parents couldn't reach us. What are we gonna do? Is there anything we can do to do something different?
Hey man, y'all listen on political.
And it's more wicked now. It's more wicked now than when it was wicked for us in the music. But now, like they can just grab this phone and any piece of filth you want to see, they can just click right on. See, we didn't have it like that. So this is how much more wicked it's become out here in the world, man.
Yeah,
I don't think people really can fathom how wicked this shit gets. But go ahead.
I'll put it to you like this right here, man. Everything you said, I'm with you 1,000%. But on Political Street Talk, y'all, we come here live every Wednesday night to talk about these different topics. But I promise y'all, when we leave from here, we ain't just waiting to get back here next week and talk, man. We active in the community. Like bro said, man, if you don't have nobody to talk to, he said it several times, you can inbox me, man. You know what I'm saying? And we also do a community spotlight award here on our platform, man. We put spotlight on people in the community that's doing great things. We had high school kids, a little junior high lady. We had a volunteer cheer coach.
David Gibson, man.
We had David Gibson.
KLTV News,
And
man.
the power of manifestation. He said, I want to cover D1 sports. And shout out to that brother. He's in Mississippi now, covering D1 sports.
All right.
Yeah, man. So, but anyway, that's what we do here on Political Street Talk, man, is we talk our shit, but also, y'all, there's also a time of which we can be very professional. We don't have to speak a certain way, but I just say, man, here on Political Street Talk, I'm just going to be myself. But if we was mentoring to some kids, man, we know how to conduct ourselves, man.
Y'all seen it before.
Yeah.
Let's really back in and just say, so what do you feel is effective communication? What are some ways to have, some examples?
Sometimes you just gotta listen.
Are we listening to understand or are we listening to respond?
You just answered the question. You answered your own
Yeah,
question.
that's the difference.
We should be listening to understand, and we should be listening to hear. A lot of people, I know the majority of people, as soon as somebody is telling you something that might not hit right, you
They shut off everything.
You stop listening to what they're saying and start formulating your comeback. So you ain't even really heard nothing they say to empathize with their gripe. So now that communication
I
line,
know somebody who sit down and take notes because when they get they let you finish.
that's smart. I might have, I would use.
Hey, hold on. If I'm talking to somebody, they taking notes, man. You
Just know when it's my turn to get the flow, I'm gonna cook you. I'm gonna cook you in the pot.
No, they got no, man. You right. You fuck it. Hey,
Yeah.
I apologize.
Yeah. Thank you.
You
Thank
know what I'm saying?
Thank
I
you.
apologize, man.
know,
She got notes.
But it be that way, and sometimes you have to go. I'm trying to write the word, but sometimes you got to handle it that way, and you got to let that person get it out. Because if you don't let them get it out, or you don't let them say it, then it's you didn't listen to me, you didn't understand, you didn't this, that, or third, or whatever. And that may not be your intention. Again, some people just don't know how to handle it. They don't know how to take it.
Mhm.
They don't know how to effectively communicate. Sometimes you got to teach people how to communicate or to talk to you.
You know, and I know we can, but a majority of people that I know, kind of personally, we all know, are living in what you call it, survival mode.
Yeah,
So when you
that goes back to they respond,
Right.
trauma response,
Right.
how they out, yeah.
So if you were living in that mode right there, well, mean you struggling at work, you probably struggling at home, your car may not be running, the kids might not be doing right. It's so much going on, and here you come with some shit. Just off the fact of what I got going on in my personal life, I don't even have the bandwidth for what you coming with. And so sometimes it's just that we are so overwhelmed with, like I said earlier today, the 40-40-40. You work 40 years of your life to retire at 40 years old to only have 40% of your retirement, and you done shit for 40 years you don't even like. That just doesn't feel right to me. And that's what people are stuck in, this rat race. And it's like, yo, man,
Nail on the head with that one.
it's like, yo, man, I don't have time for nothing that's really not gonna, just fall in my lap. And so again, that comes back to us being much more autonomous with our life and in control about what we do with our time. And because again, you can't be mad. We all had the same opportunity, no matter what. If yours wasn't like mine, that's okay, because I still had one, and I got to do the best with it. So I can't be mad because they had something different than me. And I think that's one issue we got to get over that.
Yeah.
I go through this with I've been talking to my nephew with this, been on this rant with him, trying to get him to understand that's not gonna serve us.
Yeah.
It's not gonna serve you.
Yeah.
It's gonna run your blood pressure up, and your kids gonna see you turning into a madman around here. So we need to figure out some real solutions that are applicable on a day-to-day basis, other than I read all these books and now I'm smart.
Yeah, but if you retaining that knowledge, what are you getting from it?
And
you actually
What you say? I read all.
and again, and people don't really understand that knowledge doesn't translate to wisdom.
Yeah.
It doesn't translate. Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding are three separate things. You can have all the knowledge, but if you can't use it or make it applicable, then you just smart.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have all the knowledge, but you have no understanding of what you really just read, then you don't even know what to do with the knowledge. Mm-hmm. But when you have wisdom, then you retain the knowledge, then you have an understanding. Now let me go apply this. So we need to be taught critical thinking.
Hey, the shit is sad because,
but it's
like
real life, and that's how people be
life.
feeling on the inside when they want to talk and they can't get it out. They want to do just that right there, but they can't. They go get.
I can. Right on Palooka Street Talk, we gonna just say it how we feel it.
Then they wonder why them mamas stay in the car 15-20 minutes when they get home, or do those things. Don't come home, or don't answer, or don't respond, or just go in their room and close the door. It's just.
You know what I did when life got too crazy for me, though? I always say, you know what I did? Got on my knees and I cried out and I said, God, I cannot do this by myself. Hey, man, I need your help.
It works. I need some assistance down here. I did it on my own and I did pretty damn good. But right when I thought I had it under control, I tore it all up. I tore it up. So I need some help because I'm gonna tear it up every time if I lean on my own understanding. But we haven't grasped that yet collectively, but we'll get
People
there.
don't know. They don't know that. They like you
I'm-
said, they don't grasp that concept.
I had that book in my bag. I must have took it out, bro. Let us pray, man. Let us pray.
Yeah.
To the people in the parliament, man, y'all ain't got nothing to say. Hey, shout out to Derek Townsend for them stars, bro. I really appreciate it, man. Shout out Frank Ditto. Your very own. Oh, let me give y'all this week. Since this is Black History Month, let me give you this week in Black History. The Frank Ditto moments. My guy, he just didn't know it. I have it right here. If I can read this. Okay. This is Chicago. No, this is Detroit, 1971, if I'm not mistaken. Nearly 200 black students from the Butzow Junior High School, junior high, stayed out of school Friday in a demonstration against the white principal Clarence Benn. The protest was supported and reportedly organized by black militant Frank Ditto, my daddy. I'm gonna put that out there. Leader of the East Side Voice of Independent Detroit. Ditto was arrested for driving without a license, and the demonstration shifted to the Jefferson Precinct Police Station in Jefferson, where Ditto, East Jefferson Avenue, where Ditto was held briefly. About 25 of Ditto's community patrol troopers drilled in front of the precinct station as the Butzel students watched. The demonstration broke up shortly after Ditto was released on a $30 bond. So if you don't really understand what I just said y'all seen Malcolm X. Mm-hmm. So you seen the movie when they took him to jail? Yeah. And then, when the dude was in jail and all the people came to the jail and started protesting. Mm-hmm. This the kind of thing my daddy did in the early 70s in Detroit. He went to the school and he was pulling children out of school to educate them in the education system he had. And he was going up against not only the school system, but the police. Took him to jail for bullshit ticket, and the troops that he had in alignment with them came and protested, and they let him out. So that's our Black History Moment 2026. And I got another one. Man. Let us get a moment of silence for Miss Betty Elder. I don't think a lot of y'all understand how important she was to Henderson, Texas. A lot of people will never understand, you know what I'm saying? You see in the gas station all the time with them damn scratch offs and lottery tickets. But that lady right there, man, she meant a whole lot to Henderson. Like, she helped start the Juneteenth. She done so much, man. She done gifts for kids for Halloween. For Christmas and things, man. So shout out to Miss Betty Elder, man. Every time we go to Black History Month, we always want to go back to Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Sojourner Truth, and all of those people, man. But there's also some local people, like you said, Mr. Frank Ditto, Miss Betty Elder. There's a lot of people that put in a lot of work in our communities, man. So I think Mr. Gorman got a body, man. So y'all go by there, man, and pay your respect, man. That was a legend. That was a legend, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Miss Betty Elder and to her peoples, man. I just want to let y'all know a lot of black people around here have owed her a lot, man. A lot. She done a lot for us, man. Now, the next step is who's gonna step up, fill their shoes, and keep this race going, man. Some big shoes to follow.
Yes, that is.
Queen, it look like your size shoe. Don't you and Miss Betty wear the same size? Is that what I'm seeing?
It might be, it might be.
Now. Yeah. We gonna have to step up, man. A lot of times we have to be the change that we want to see. You can't wait on somebody else. If God gave you life, health, and strength, hey, man, let's get involved.
And we got to get out our own way. We have a lot of procrastination, hesitation, don't want to do it because we're worried about what this person may say, that person may say. Just get out and do it.
I'm gonna tell y'all, fuck them folks. They don't like you no way. Anybody that don't agree with you, hey, oh well. It ain't the end of the world, man. It's
Yeah,
not the end of the world.
somebody
Everybody
gonna
not
not
gonna
like
like
you.
you. Everybody not gonna be your friend.
That
But
part.
if you can be a part of something and better your community, man, let's get involved, man.
Yeah.
For real. It's like we sit back, man. These are our kids that's lost. When you look on Facebook and you see the little dudes in the neighborhood fighting and shit and doing all the stuff, it's like when I was little, we fought too. You know, that's part of it. But you don't have to put the shit on Facebook. The police watching.
Yep.
You telling on yourself. Put the phone down. And now imagine if we put the phone down, they might put them damn guns down. A lot of them picking up them guns because they can't fight.
Huh.
Yeah.
Shit, they don't want to get embarrassed.
Very
Man, I experienced it. Yeah.
And
They-
again, man, okay, we gotta take the responsibility for that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
My
we
sons,
do.
they're my
We do.
nephews.
We do.
So yeah, man.
And
I got
go
two
back to
young men out here did I claim. Jaden Johns, Jordan Ross. Those are mine. With that being said, y'all, they the same age as y'all kids. Like bro say, we unk now. We older. So we got to live by the example that we want to put out there, man. You got to put some positive energy out there if you
But
want
that
some positive
comes
energy
back
back.
to communication with your community, communication with them children, and teaching your kids at home how to communicate and how to accept criticism or whatever it may be. Because some people don't know how to handle that. They teach their kids how to be defensive. They wrong. You ain't right. You ain't this. and that.
Let me throw some out there. Y'all tell me if this am I hitting on something of how the children that are, they say 25 and down, how they are so wild and they don't care about anything. They're fearless, which is a great thing, but it's not any. It's lawlessness with it. You know what I'm saying? So let me say this. Hold on, just so. But you know how like those our kids. A lot of our peers didn't raise their children. A lot of them were raised by their grandparents or somebody else, and a lot of our peers was running the streets. A lot of our peers went to prison. A lot of our peers was really living that kind of life, and so they children, they are actually lived that life too. They seen mom and daddy going through all these things, so that's what they know. So it's not foreign to them to go kill and do all these things because that's all I done seen. So we like it's really the one. Like I said, I got brothers that's 60 and 58. It's they kids. You know what I'm saying? The main generation because we were the latchkey kids that came on that had to do things on our own. These other kids were baby because mama wasn't there. So granny and them treated them like a baby, spoil them rotten. Now can't nobody control them. I'm just saying that.
No,
You're
spot
right.
on.
Because it's some that's like that. And I know somebody living with it right now that's scared to go to sleep in their own house.
There's no way possible. You got to get out of here.
You gonna get out here
Matter of
right
fact,
now.
someone I'm calling 911.
And we gonna call the Justice of the Peace for now.
You gonna have
you getting up out of here. What?
I already brought you in this world, and guess what?
Marvin Gaye, huh? But listen though, a lot of that's gonna go back to like you were saying on the episode back, man. It's a rite of passage. It's a lot of things like the older African Americans and us who be middle age and the youngers, we not unified on nothing, bro. Like we don't really fuck with each other like that. So it's a lot of knowledge that they have that they didn't pass along to us. And if we don't reach out to the youngsters, we ain't passing nothing along to them. So people be like, man, why them kids listen to you? I said, man, shit, I used to be at the
And
park,
it back though.
feeding them, playing ball with them, buying them pizza, just talking with them. Man, how's life? What's going on, young brother? You know what I'm saying? So it's if you done something for somebody, it's a lot easier to tell them something. But if they don't know you, they come like, man, fuck you.
You just can't
You
come
tell
and
me
tell me
something.
what to do, and I don't even know nothing about you.
Yeah,
You
when
don't
I
know
was
what
struggling and I needed your guidance, I didn't have it. Now I done figured it out. Now you want to come tell me what I need to do. So it'd be like a rebellious type thing because we are not unified, man. We ain't connected. And I know a lot of that's gonna go back to that Black History lesson that you just put out there too, man. We done had a lot of shit put in our way, man. A lot of obstacles, all the way back to our government, man. They put crack in our neighborhood. They put our kids on dope. Hey, Adderall is a controlled substance. You can catch a case if your kid dropped that shit in his car. And people are just cool with putting their kids on it. I come up in the country, man. They whoop their ass. Ass whooping to help you with that ADHD.
Who stopped the ass whoopings?
This shit is political, y'all.
Okay.
Don't go back to it, man. Somebody had to vote on taking ass whoopings and prayers out of school.
Just like on that last vote when we were sitting up here talking, when we had Miss Williams on there, they had you vote if you could be parent to your kids. If I'm not mistaken, that was what was on the ballot. But we talked about that.
Yeah.
And a lot of people didn't understand what that was. How you gonna vote to parent your own kids? I thought that was mine anyway. I thought that was my
They
job.
mine. Hey, man, I'm gonna tell you something. I believe in whoopings. I got so many. I'll be damned if I'm not gonna whoop my grandbabies, and I'm gonna whoop yours too if they over my house. Cause that's how we was raised. My mama said, if you get out of line, get him, and I'm gonna get him too when I get there. Cause I raised him not to be acting like that.
And back when I came up on
The old law.
4223,
That's my
everybody
thing, though.
knew it before you got home. It was a long walk home.
Yeah, but that's my thing though. If it worked for us, why we changing it now? Oh, that's just how shit is. No, somebody doing that. Somebody doing that, man. Whoopings work, man. I got whoopings for real. My mama came and whooped me in the 4th grade in front of the class because she was tired of school calling her about me.
Let me read Art Carter.
Talk to him. What he got?
Art Carter says, pride and fear are the root problems when communications break down. Communication is a transfer of trust. When fear of rejection, being wrong, or being controlled takes forefront in any attempt to communicate, safety causes people to shut down and retreat. This replaces dialogue that could bring resolutions. This is when pride stands up and refuses to be vulnerable and won't take responsibility. It always becomes someone else's fault why I don't communicate instead of taking accountability. That's exactly.
Hey, Art, that was profound,
That's
man.
what I said.
I understand you campaigning for something, man. Put it in the chat. What was he running for city council or something?
He always say politics the people, take away their rights, and you will for sure break their spirit. Spare the rod, spoil the child. Art, you on fire tonight, brother.
Hey, Art, let us know what you was campaigning for. I knew you was campaigning for something, wasn't you? In the city council or some shit over long ago.
I think so.
Hey, but listen though, man, he said something profound. The reason why I said, because people can only accept the truth on their level of consciousness. If I can believe it to be true, I can accept it. But if I can't believe it to be true, I don't give a damn what you say. If you say, man, the sky is red right now, and I said, man, it's nighttime. The sky ain't red. You tripping. If I can believe it to be red, I might believe it. But that's just going what he's saying. That was profound, because people can only accept the truth on their level of consciousness. You know what I'm saying? So you have to understand too who you talking to and who you dealing with. Because some folks, they just see how they see it.
That's it. He said he's running for City Council District 1, City of Longview.
Hey,
So
Art,
all of our people that are in the Longview area, if this is your district, be sure to lend a vote to Art Carter in the chat, man. He was a co-host to Rumor Has It when me and John went over there to do, like I say, man, one of the best podcasts we ever done.
every time I say it, I'm gonna say it, bro, because really that was the best, man. That's a podcast we was on. I know I watched it probably like 12, 13 times, bro. It allowed us to be ourselves, man, where we can pop our shit, man. But shout out to Miss Shaw too. 258 resources.
Yes, sir.
258 resources, man. If you need your LLCs or your 501c3s, whatever you need, man, you can tap in with her. She can help you out.
All right. What's up, chat? What y'all got? Anybody got any current events we missed? Any questions, comments, or concerns in the chat?
I tell y'all what, man. I seen something that I had posted. I posted it earlier, man. And I want to let y'all know, man. President Donald Trump, I ain't talking about you no more, man, because I see your people out here is killing their kids about you, man. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I ain't got nothing else to say about it.
wasn't
The man smoked his daughter by talking about Donald Trump. So, hey, y'all, I'm through with it, man. I ain't got nothing bad to say about Donald Trump. Y'all better leave me fuck alone, though. But I ain't got nothing bad to say about him. Even though he all through the Epstein
Yeah,
file.
he did.
I ain't see that.
Yeah, we gonna get into that next week. Boy, y'all better tune in next week. Matter of fact,
Videos and pictures out and everything.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me check. Mr. Danny Pollard, man, right here from Henderson, Texas, man. The man got videos over 1 million views. He going up. He gonna be right here live, blessing our green couch. You know what I'm saying? He gonna come in next week, and we really gonna get into this discussion. We gonna get all off in that thing, man. But can you see who off in that boy? Let's
Shout out to TY, man. My boy Ty Johnson in the chat. Amara Mayat in the chat. GMF Rico,
Ken Fold.
Big Rico, Derek Townsend, man, Big Dog in the chat. I can't see nobody else, but some more folks off in there, man.
Hey, man, this right here is something I want y'all to know, bro. We got another member of our political street talk team. Y'all don't see him, but I let y'all know, man, he is here, he active. And bro, will you come up here with us, man?
J Maps.
Mr. Josh Mapp, stay right here, sis. Stay right here with me. Tell the people, hop over here, man. Tell the people, man. Tell the people how they can go and catch this behind the scene, man. This shit is dope, man. I appreciate what you're doing, man.
First off,
Hey.
man, I want to thank y'all for giving me the opportunity. Every time I create these videos, bro, I feel like I get better and better.
Yeah,
Every
Yeah,
day.
you do.
You do.
I do. Like I challenge myself at doing this. Y'all just while y'all up here talking, I'm actually just putting the video inside the head, putting it
Yeah.
together and everything. But man, I just want to thank y'all for giving me an opportunity, man, because y'all didn't have to do it, bro.
Man,
But if y'all want to see these videos, see more behind the scenes, bro, go check out Political Street Talk. You got a channel, right?
yes, sir.
And then go back in, baby. BACCEND That's all you gotta do it, man. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You can find me on all social medias, man. You know what I'm saying? So man, that's how you find me, bro.
Man, I just want to let you know, bro, man. I appreciate it, bro. I was just telling Boy before we got started. I said, man, you see it, man. The angle of this shit is dope, man.
Man, that's a challenge.
Appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. See, a lot of y'all might not understand the political street talk is not only a podcast, it's a movement and it's a family, man. You know what I'm saying? We're a family up here, bro. You know what I'm saying? In life, you have to have somebody who you can depend on, man. You know, people might want you to believe that they do everything by themselves. I can't this, I can't that, man. Miss me with that shit. You got somebody in your corner, you know what I'm saying? And I just want to give you your flowers and let you know, man, I appreciate that, man, with you rocking with us and doing what you do, man. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times it's hard for people to support and not be seen because everybody want to be seen nowadays, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro, man, we appreciate it, man. We'll give you your flowers. Keep doing what you're doing, man. And if any of y'all out there thinking about getting down with the political street talk team, man, you know what I'm saying? Come in, let us vet you. You might be the next asset to political street talk. You know what I'm saying? So don't sell yourself short. Everybody don't have to be in front of the camera. We got a lot of other things that you can help with. Got something more?
What we missing, y'all? Y'all what we missing in the chat, man? I had something, John. It wasn't the Epstein, it was something else. It was good too, man. It ain't in my notes.
I'm finna say you got
Todd
your
Johnson said, shout out to the cameraman.
Appreciate you.
Damn, I didn't put it in my notes. Oh, let me see, man. Parliament. What we missing? What we missed this week, y'all? What we missed? Current event wise. Oh,
You can't think of nothing that's unhappy.
Hey, shout out our stars.
we got Derek Townsend on the Stars, and we got Amara Mayat on the Stars. We appreciate y'all.
Man, I'm telling y'all, we gonna stay on it, man. 2026, man. My motto for 2026 is all 26. I'm hustling and grinding all 26, man. You know what I'm saying? We gonna put this shit together in a major way. As y'all can see, man, we had a couple of politicians, man, slide through and bless us with their presence, man. And we waiting for a couple of more y'all too. We nonpartisan. We not judging. We not trying to smear your campaign. We not trying to fuck it up. We just want to introduce you to our people because y'all asking for our votes and we don't know y'all ass.
Hey,
It's
man.
that simple.
And to the people that may not be really politically sharp, I'm not. I'm learning by sitting beside John. I'm learning by the people John bring in the room. And so I need y'all to understand the magnitude of what's going on. Yeah, y'all don't see right now. Y'all don't really see a lot of shiny things going on, but y'all don't see behind the scenes either, like I get to see. But the little stuff that y'all have seen is politically, is John bringing these political figures and sitting them in front of y'all. And this is not no little bullshit. These are real figures downtown, man. And I'm not too far from 50, man. The older I get, the more I realize the importance of people like John. Because like I say, we don't have no voice. We don't have a voice, man. Everybody, if you're 40 and under, you are voiceless downtown. You don't have no power, pull, or nothing. The best bet is you got some money. And I ain't counting nobody's pockets, but I ain't seen nobody around here just like that. I'm talking about some M's. So we gonna need somebody like John, man. So I just need y'all to understand what's really going on, man. Because I don't have the knowledge to go and figure out how to get these people that John bringing up here that's gonna be writing your tickets, that's gonna be fixing your roads, you know what I mean? That's gonna be educating your children. So these are adult conversations. Don't piss me off. Real conversation.
Well,
But hey, check this out though, boy. I see in the chat, man. It say, let's talk about what's coming up next weekend, boy.
Let me see. Next week. Let me see. Hold on. I didn't see that.
What's happening next weekend?
Oh man, we can talk about that on next week's show. But you know, we're gonna be in Detroit. Let me see. Next week. Yeah, next weekend we're gonna be in Detroit, man, for Savior's Day. You know what I'm saying? The Nation of Islam, Farrakhan. You know what I'm saying? They do this every year. You know what I'm saying? So, my sister Amara, she's a new member. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be an experience, man. I want to take my girl. We'll dig more into it next week. Yeah, we'll dig more into it next week.
Man, that's dope. That's dope, man. It really is. But once again, y'all, if you look around and you're not liking what you see, do something about it, man. Your voice counts. And you never know who watching you. Don't think ain't nobody watching you, man. That's the reason why we do the political street talk award, to let you know
We watch.
somebody watch.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying, man? Hey, excuse me. Can you take our picture? Dope.
Another John Ross idea, man. You listen, you got to get to a point in your life where your cup is so full that you don't mind pouring some in her cup. You don't mind giving Josh a little bit.
You got
Who you laughing at?
Yeah, man.
But we have to get to the point to where we can pour into somebody else's cup, man, without feeling like I'm just gonna take out of mine. And that's something that you are great at, man. So it makes me want to do it even more. You know how like when we playing ball or something and we winning, you score. I'm celebrating more for you when you go dunk. Yeah. That's how I feel when you score.
Yeah.
And that's how I feel with all my partners. I want my boy, everybody eat, B. Everybody eat.
Straight like that, man. I seen a picture where it say it's hard to tell. it ain't hard to tell who the OG is now, because he the only one shining.
Ooh.
You know, in the old pictures, everybody had the gold on, everybody looking good. But see, The youngsters don't understand that, man. If you sticking out like a sore thumb, they know who to stop, man. The old dudes understood something. That's why I said it's a rite of passage. We gotta pass this knowledge on, man. Every time it ain't about you shining and looking good, man. When we all shine, they don't know who the fuck we first. So we stand a hell of a lot of better chance. But I see we got a couple more in that chat, man.
My boy Art says again, city politics is the level of government that most directly touches your everyday life and affects you the fastest in day-to-day affairs. This is what this all about. Political education. This is what we need to focus on. We've been saying it since probably the first show.
Yeah.
And I've been speaking on it more, talking about we need political education because you are way sharper than me. If I don't know this shit, I know that the average motherfucker don't know this shit.
Yeah.
So what that make you in this realm above average?
Yeah, but it's
So-
people that's scared to ask because they don't want to feel like they are.
Well, you
dumb.
a dumbass. Anybody who's
I'd
scared
rather
to ask, you a dumbass if you scared to ask.
I'm gonna ask you, hey, I don't understand this. Can you break it down or show me a different way or something, or use a different scenario or something? I don't have no problem asking. Hey, I missed that one. Sorry.
I'll give y'all some more knowledge, man. In the black community, we are told your vote don't count. Why you worried about it?
Why you
We
blocking?
don't tend to
these
worry
souls
about
that's
shit
counting?
that don't count, the shit that don't have no value. We ain't never talked about no old broke down ass car side the road. We just drove past it. You know what I'm saying? So in life, man, we've been bamboozled so much, man. Our black vote is the most powerful thing out there because our vote is the deciding factor. Other people, they butting heads, man. This shit is one
It's
big
one
fucked
thing
up
more
competition.
one thing more powerful than that vote.
Talk to me.
That dollar.
Yeah, but that dollar buy votes.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's
but we ain't got the dollars.
Yes,
I
we
ain't
do.
got the
Yes, look, John. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We can't. We if we could just really hold on. I got to close my mouth. If we could just understand how much money we make and how much we spend a year on the trillions, we can't use that excuse no more. We can't say we ain't got the money no more because we spend trillions, and this is more than other ethnic groups. So we have the money. We just the system has flushed us with consumerism. Every time we get a dollar, what you got? I gotta get them Timbs. Nope. Gotta get them J's. Damn, she got those Crocs. I gotta get some ones. I just got paid. Shit, man, I'm Thursday come Friday. I'm like, man, she was $20 to the mall.
I can't argue that. I can't
And
argue.
that's big facts because we be the main ones buying all the stuff, selling out in the lines, fighting, ready to beat
Of shit
somebody up.
again, because our value system has been so thrown off to where they, like I said, they did a doozy on us, man. That shit right there.
But it's hard work. How are we gonna go in and try to break that cycle? Because I'm guilty of sometimes. Some things I see, I need this.
This tell y'all the truth. I'm not. Y'all got to figure this shit out on your own. I talk this talk on this podcast, but in real life, you on your own home. You know what I'm saying? In my circle, we eating. I only want to be around winners. I only want to be around people that that want to grow. Everybody that's comfortable where they at, and you know everything. We don't have nothing to talk about. So that's how I stopped. I don't deal with a lot of bullshit. Cause once I see it and identify it, I don't deal with it. You know what I mean? So I'm not here to wake no niggas up.
If you kicking it with 9 broke motherfuckers, number 10. Birds of a feather flock together. You know what I'm saying? So I guess, man, you just have to surround yourself with better people.
Yeah.
Whatever that is to you, get better people.
If it's all bad, it ain't nobody's fault but yours, man. If you grown.
I like Ricky Jackson. Ricky Jackson comment.
What do you say? Read it up.
He said we have to be careful who we vote for. People can talk a good talk, get you on their side to believe them. Actions speak louder than words.
How we gonna be careful who we vote for, and we ain't had but 2 of them come in here and fuck with us? We don't know them other people. That's what this shit is all about. Is trying to introduce us to the people we voting for. We don't know them.
Yep. They don't come in come out to even introduce yourself or even show your face, we who are we? We just supposed to just speculate, or you just automatically assume that we're not gonna vote, or that we just don't care because you don't come out to try to interact with us. You go to this neighborhood, that neighborhood, but why you can't come up here?
Cause you niggas ain't cared about voting, so we don't give a damn about what you niggas care about nowhere. You niggas don't care about voting. Why you think? Why should we as white folks care about y'all vote more than y'all niggas do?
But y'all tried to take that from us so hard back in the day.
No, not back in the day. They suppressing that shit right now.
I mean, yeah, it's still now it's still active, but I'm saying if it didn't matter, yeah, if it didn't matter, you know,
It is, and I'll explain to you why. It's just as worse as it was back then because right now, in the United States of America, they have Proud Boys outside of some voters registration, steady fucking with people like they used to back then, and they suppressing your vote. In Atlanta, Georgia, they tried it in Texas too. In Atlanta, Georgia, they closed all the polls, and you can only vote at certain places, and they close those polls at 4:30, 5 o'clock in the evening.
and some
before
people
you
they
get off
do
work.
didn't have
The polls used
transportation.
to stay open till 8:30 at night.
Yep.
And if somebody is waiting in line for hours and you offer them a drink of water, you will be arrested. So yeah, it's just as fucked up as it was back then. Ain't nothing changed. A lot of the people who was fucking up shit back then still living now. And we can dance around it or we can be honest. You know what I'm saying? But this is my thing. What are you gonna do about it?
Thank you.
It's simple. What are you gonna do about it? I just told you you got all the power, all of it on the local level, which is shit that affects you.
Speaking of that,
If it ain't but 200 people vote, they gonna count those 200 ballots. The other people that was registered that didn't show up, it don't matter. Not on the local shit. It just don't. So yes, your vote do count.
to go along with what you're saying, I think it's Miss Tahen.
Yeah.
She say, John, I appreciate the knowledge obtained in our conversation today about the precinct 4 commissioner election. Good job, bro. Like you doing your job, man. Like I'm saying, man, John is out here teaching
Man,
us
I'm telling y'all,
politics, man. Teaching me politics.
we got power. I can prove it to y'all, but I ain't gonna go there right now. We just gonna stick to the strip like we've been doing, man, staying consistent. Y'all will see the power. Just keep watching Political Street Talk. But bro, it's getting kind of late, man. We ain't got too much. Let you read the comments. Turn it over to you, bro.
Any other question, comments, and concerns in the chat?
You see Art comment.
And special thanks to you too, for real. Hey, y'all make sure y'all go follow her agenda, man. I'm telling y'all, Political Street Talk is a family. We all going up together. We got my man Josh in here. And shout out to Jalen Grant, man. He also training. Y'all hit his page up if you're trying to get your kid right on that court, man. He's personal training. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tap in with him. Jalen Grant.
Art said they do watch numbers in areas. The people that visit your show speak volumes about the type of people they are, not the politician. Your vote matters. It affects your roads, building, your address, your schools, your banks, your libraries, your electricity, your water, and so much more. Thank you, brother Art.
Straight like that.
Thank you, brother Art. What we got, man, in the chat, man, Parliament, man. I'm so glad to kick it with y'all again on Wednesday.
Hey, we got Mr. Danny Pollard in there, man. That's the dude that's gonna be on here with us next week, man. Y'all make sure y'all go check out his platform. Yeah, we gonna see you next week, bro. It's going up too, man. I want to get in the Epstein files and all of that shit.
Yeah, we're gonna get off into it because I already know he's a Mossad spy. He was sent over there, you know what I'm saying, to put these folks on the blackmail list, you know what I'm saying, the baby eaters, the blood drinkers, the adrenochrome needers. But we're gonna get into that next week though. But yeah, I'm on that. Mr. Pollard.
Yeah, it's gonna jump next week, I'm telling you.
Well, shit. If don't nobody have any other comments in the chat, again, y'all know how we do it on Political Street Talk. And I say this, John Quita, y'all ain't got nothing there.
You know, Nah.
Man, I ain't got that.
Okay. Well, in that case, let me pull my.
Oh, let me say this as well. I met a lady the other day. She told me she was 67 years old. Goes back to what we said about communication. Her children, her son have left all her kids with her grandkids with her. The mama gone, he gone. So she raising all these kids by herself. And that lady did not know half of the stuff to advocate for her grandbaby at school. She didn't know how to do nothing. She didn't
Bless her
have
heart.
anything. She was like, I keep giving them these papers and they don't know how to do this and they don't know how to do it. And I sat there and I wrote a list down for this lady with all this stuff for her to do. And the lady just cried and she just hugged me. Y'all, we have to do better. These grandparents can't keep raising our kids because we want to go out and do what we want to do.
Well,
Because she didn't know what to do. She was overwhelmed. She actually told me, she said, just call the law. I'm just done.
okay.
That's what she said. Just called the law. She was just done. So back to the communication, getting to know your people before you lay down and have kids with them is one thing because it's out there, but you see both parents gone. Both of them and the granny gone. And on the mama side, no, none of them trying to interact and none of that. So learn how to communicate, advocate for your children, speak up in all aspects and everything. Just want to throw that out there too.
All right. Well, on Political Street Talk, we always end our shows with prayer because I'm here to tell you that God is so good, is so merciful, and just has blessed my life. I just got to say it every time I get a chance. I got to say it every single time. But tonight, doing the prayer, I'm a distinguished gentleman, but I'm a real nigga too. So I be doing the uncle prayers. I'm gonna give y'all the real nigga prayer. Sometimes it just come out any kind of way. However, if you are speaking to God from your heart and you are speaking in truth, then your voice, your message will be heard. And if you know how to sit in silence, you will be able to hear the voice of spirit speak back to you. You did.
Talk to me.
All right. God, man, I just want to say thank you, first of all. Thank you for just waking me up this morning. Thank you for another day that wasn't promised. Thank you for allowing me to be around and in the presence of my loved ones today. Thank you for any problems or issues that I thought may come today. Thank you for being bigger than all of those problems. I ask you to continue each and every day to remove each and every obstacle that might come in my way. Continue to give me wisdom, knowledge, understanding, and continue to guide my feet so that I may be the best version of myself. I ask this, that you will just continue to watch over my family, friends, and loved ones in the name of the Most High God. Amen, my guy. Sometimes I'll be like, amen, my boy. Amen, big homie. Sometimes I'll be like, hey, big homie. Say, I know it sound crazy. Listen, it sound crazy, but sometimes I'll be like, big homie, I fuck with you. I know it sounds crazy, but it works.
But
God, no, it works. It
how
works.
you speak to him is how you speak.
I'm just saying, so don't let nobody, the super duper saved, sanctified, Holy Ghost filled people try to belittle you for the way that you serve your master. You know what I'm saying? Because grandma and your mama can't get you to the other side. Look, all right. I'm out, y'all. We out of here. John, get us out of here, baby.
Political Street Talk, baby. Until next week, man. Y'all tune in. We got another banger coming to you. And shout out to our sponsor, 903 Queen Creation.
903.
Y'all tap in.
Creations.
Y'all tap in. It's going down in a major way, baby.